Alrighty, disclaimer. So I actually called Zenyatta as Zenyatta, which is my fault. I'm sorry, guys. And I also made a couple mistakes in the video, and please forgive me for that. And yeah, please subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into it. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Jonathanos, and in today's video, we are going to be doing a tier list for the Roblox game Q Clash. So if you haven't heard of Q Clash before, it is basically an Overwatch game, but in Roblox. So yeah, let's get right into it. So, our first character that we have is Cyborg. Now Cyborg, he's a really beefy character, has about, I think, 300 damage, and his abilities are that he can shield himself up, and he can, what is it called again? Shoot rockets out of his, little cannon. I'm not sure how much the damage is for the cannons, but I think, you get about 3 per, yeah, 3, and yeah, and honestly, his ultimate's, pretty decent. It's also pretty easy to avoid too, but if they're trying to go for a checkpoint or whatever, then it's a really good ultimate. And in my opinion, I feel like that Cyborg should be nerfed. You know, the rockets are really annoying, but in all honesty, he's a really good character. So for that, I'm gonna put him at A tier for right now. We'll see. Alrighty, next up, we have the player that I main as in Overwatch, Q Clash, Decker PG. And Decker PG, pretty cool, I'll just put him just that for now, or F, okay. But basically, Decker is a really interesting character, as he uses a revolver, and if you right-click his revolver, he spams the, I'm pretty sure 8 bullets, and he's kind of like a McCree, you know, with his revolver. And his ability is that he can, cloak, and he'll be able to get away, and I'm pretty sure, he's pretty hard to find, and I don't think there's any, tracks he makes when being invincible. I'm not sure if he does. And his ultimate is where he can disable people's abilities, which is actually really useful. For example, characters like Sheila or Rascal when they're using their turret and stuff. So for right now, though, I feel like Decker should get a buff, but I do like the accuracy on his revolver sometimes, that they fixed that, and I'm really glad they did. But for right now, I will put him at C tier for now. Although I do really like Decker, I have to admit, I have to put him on C tier. Now, next up we have Ghost, which is just like Soldier 76. Now, Ghost, he's a overall pretty decent character, as he has an assault rifle he uses, and you can also aim with it. And his abilities, I'm pretty sure, are that he can use bombs, like use a bomb or a grenade to throw at the enemies. And he can also run, which is just like Soldier 76. And I feel like he's a decent character. Oh, and his ultimate, my bad. And his ultimate is that he can throw rock. He can use what is it called? Not deploy. I guess technically deploy rockets, and they do a lot of damage. And it's like in this one area that it shows. And honestly, he's a balanced character, and I feel like he shouldn't get a nerf or a buff. I feel like they should keep him the way he is for right now, just in case, like, you know, if there's any other characters that come out. So he's a decent character, pretty balanced. So we're gonna put him at B tier. Now, the next character that we have is Knight. Pretty basic name, not gonna lie. But Knight, he is his ability is that he has or not ability. His main weapon is that he has a sword, which is pretty cool. And his abilities are, or his first ability is that he can use a shield. I'm not sure how much damage or damage it can hold, or how much health it has. And he's really good for pushing the payload. His abilities are that he can like jump like really high and then like do a smash, like jump really high and then like if anyone's close to his radius, I'm pretty sure they'll get damaged a little bit. And he also has a ability where he throws something at the enemy, like like the sword. It's like a blue thing. I'm not really sure how to explain it. And it also does some decent damage too. And his ultimate is, I'm pretty sure it's something like by the King's Grace. I forgot, but honestly, he is a pretty balanced character. I kind of forgot what his ultimate was, but it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually pretty decent. And like Ghost, he's a pretty balanced, decent character. And the only thing that I would probably recommend is probably making his ultimate maybe last a little bit shorter by like a second or two. So we're gonna put him at B tier because he's also a pretty decent character. Now, Rascal. Rascal is also a pretty interesting character. Oh, look at it. You're offline. Alrighty, but Rascal, he's a Torbjorn. He's a Torbjorn-like character. His gun, I'm pretty sure is like it can like switch between modes. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong. Like one is like bullet mode and one's like shotgun mode, where it shoots multiple at a time. His abilities is that he can he can deploy a turret, and his next ability is that he can deploy like a jump pad that can go to places, and the jump pad's actually pretty useful. It can make you go faster to the payload or anything. You know, make you go fast, not make you go faster, but get to where you want to be quicker, or be in secret spots where he can place his turret and stuff, which is also pretty nice. Now, and his ultimate is that he can create like a big circle that's like a shield, or like a big, like circle that's a shield, just like whatever his name is called, Knight. But I'm pretty sure it can't be broken, I'm pretty sure, but it only lasts for like a couple seconds. But it's also a pretty good ultimate, and if you can pair that with Zenyatta's healing and the turret, it's honestly pretty good. And in my opinion, I feel like he should be in A tier, because how much he helps his teammates and how he can be very effective in both sides, attack and defense. Now, next up, we have Reaper. And Reaper is honestly a decent character too, where she can use her sniper, and if you can get a headshot on her when her sniper is full charged, I'm pretty sure you could headshot some one-shot some characters, which is pretty nice. Now, her first ability is where she can teleport, and her second ability is where she can throw like a poison thing that poisons like that small area. And her ultimate is where she can where she shows everyone's locations. And I will be completely honest, I feel like Reaper's ultimate is kinda weak. Like, it may be good sometimes, but I feel like it's pretty weak. I feel like what they should have done, just a suggestion, is where like she can where she probably like poisons poisons characters around her radius for like 5 seconds, and that can do like maybe like 50 damage total or something like that. Or I don't know, like maybe where like her ultimate could be like McCree's ultimate, except it wouldn't insta-kill them. It would just do like, maybe 50 to 80 damage, something like that. Alrighty. And overall, she's a decent character too. If you can go up against a really good Reaper, I'd put her at like B-A tier. So, but for right now, I feel like she should be in B tier, in my opinion. Now, next up, we have like the, oh my gosh, bro. I can't get started with Sheila. Next up, we have Sheila. And automatically, I'm putting her at please nerf Golly Greg. Now, like Sheila, it's a really good character, but it's also really annoying, and I feel like it should get nerfed. So, her weapon is two shotguns, and she's a really good close range attacker, where I'm not sure how much damage she does. She's really strong in close range, and her only ability is where she can roll to place, and she has 3 of them, and she can actually roll from place to place like pretty fast. And her ultimate is where she sends missiles or something, just like ghosts, but it's like in a smaller radius and it happens really fast, and if you're in it, bro, it is over. It's really good for pushing for protecting the payload, pushing the payload, and if there's like many people in one area. And honestly, I feel like she should get nerfed because her rolls take like 2 or like 3 or 4 seconds to charge for just one, and I feel like it should get nerfed a little bit. Maybe change the time between rolls, because I'm pretty sure it only takes like 1 second before you can use another roll. Maybe do 2 or 3. Maybe 2, and maybe nerf the damage a little bit by like 1 to 3 damage. But overall, I feel like she should be in A tier, but there is a please nerf Golly Greg for a reason, so I will put her there. Now, the last character on our list is Zenyatta, and Zenyatta is a pretty typical character, where her ability is that her main weapon is like a staff that can damage and heal people. Now, her abilities, I'm pretty sure, is that she can heal people. I'm not sure if that's even an ability, but you could count it. And then her second ability is where she can fly from place to place. I think it only lasts for like a second or 2, but it's not bad. It's pretty decent. And yeah, really, her typical thing is that she can heal, and her damage isn't the greatest. Now, what I would like to see from Zenyatta is where she can do decent at attacking and healing, just like a Moira, if you think about it. Her ultimate's also pretty decent, and overall, I feel like she needs maybe a little bit of a buff when it comes to her fighting. Like, I mean, I know she's not supposed to be, but like, I'd like to see her do decent on the offensive end. So, I will put her at C tier. She's nothing good, but she's nothing bad. She's just overall okay. And yeah, that's the end of the Q Clash tier list. So, these are, in my opinion, and, maybe you could make an argument in the comments. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please comment, subscribe, and like always, I'm signing out.